After 3 years of being a creative director, I've decided to put together this simple guide to get you started on your journey. This is part 1 of a 2-part series, and I'll be going over the mentality and mindset you need to be a successful filmmaker. When I first started making videos, the best advice I got was that your ideas beat everything. I know it's easy for me to say, but your kit really doesn't matter. And that's coming from someone who shot on Canons, Sonys, iPhones, iPads before. For those of you watching, there's probably a kid out there filming dumb little short films on his broken phone camera, editing on a cracked version of Premiere Pro, and granted they might look bad, but they're creating and you're not. I want to compare two things that I've never seen people in this space ever compare before, which is filmmaking and TikToks. Have you ever wondered why someone making TikToks just yapping in their car to the camera goes more viral and gets more views than a commercial with a 4K camera and a Nightwalker lens and a £10 million budget, and it doesn't get any sales? It's because as a creator you understand one thing, which is storytelling, how to subvert audience expectations, create mystery, which a lot of people with these crazy camera gears don't even know how to do. If you're someone that doesn't have access to crazy camera gear right now, I'm here to say that it's okay. It's better to learn on the cheap stuff and then understand why you need to upgrade and what you're going to upgrade and how you would benefit, than giving you the best cameras out right now and you not knowing how to use them. So how do you actually find a good idea? I covered that in my last video, but essentially you just need to find a topic or subject matter that you can give your own opinion and perspective on. And you only get your own opinion by going out there and seeing the world and getting lived experiences. I want to talk about concepts that a good friend of mine brought up, and we call it the gap. As a beginner, the gap between the quality of stuff you're making and the quality of stuff you're used to seeing is very big. And in this space in the middle is where a lot of people quit. But the best filmmakers understand that you need to learn and slowly but surely get better and close that gap over time. This does take a while, don't get me wrong, but you'll soon realize that inspiration comes easier, your camera technique and creative problem solving approaches are way easier, and you start to understand why you love these films so much and how to replicate these elements in your own art. I want to play a quick game with you lot before I close the video. Do me a favor and look at how many views this video has right now. That is how many people you are competing with. This is a question that every filmmaker asks themselves at some point. But what is your value and how are you different? The quicker you understand what your offer is and the quicker you understand what your niche audience is and how to develop that, then it becomes easier to grow. But that's not to say you should stick to one thing and then never ever move from that direction. You're allowed to explore, it just means having your own style. Think of Tarantino with the feet shots or the low angles in the car boots, Scorsese's freeze frames, Nolan's anti-CGI campaign. All these directors have different styles. Even though they have different projects and genres that they explore, the style is still cohesive and their value as a director is cohesive throughout the entire career. For example, when I asked myself this question, I wanted to be known as a director who knows how to blend music and film together, who isn't afraid to explore movement and exaggerated body language in their films. Have I mastered these things? Absolutely not. But part of my journey is closing that gap and getting better with every single project. If you want to learn more about filmmaking, not just from me, but from a community of like-minded people, make sure to join my Discord server for advice, inspo, or feedback. I've been Ollie, in a bit.